Funky Flex. Cyclone, I represent for the One Drop Podcast. You know the thing, you know the lingo. Get to the money, get to the cash. Yo, a Cyclone, you know. I represent for the One Drop Podcast. You know the thing, you know the lingo. Chat, chat.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Welcome back to this is One Drop Podcast, and we starting off our new season with this one. It's gonna be episode 11, but we starting season 2. You know, we ended our season 1 with episode 10. All right, so we're in the building with the lovely
Tracy Loyal,
and we got Lion Face in the building.
What up?
Friend of the show. You know what I mean?
Most definitely.
You know what I mean? So we here just to talk about what happened in East Orange on Friday night. I'm going to get to the point.
Yeah.
We're not who about nothing.
So,
that's all.
We're not who about nothing.
So, everybody knows that, it's Lady Anya's New Jersey Junior Cup clash, between Young Russ and DJ Smalls from Super Bigs, and
I had to say DJ Smalls and Bigs.
I know
Super Bigs.
Well, this is so
one DJ.
Well, so this is the dilemma now. You understand? So we all thought, going forward, that Young Russ was going to be this versing Smalls as a representative of Super Big Sound, but. When we got there,
I have to admit that was the thought process.
That was the thought process going
into it, based on it would be based on our assumption as well as how the flyer was printed. But
yes,
I was just about to say that's how the flyer was printed.
It was printed that way, but I like. In the back of my mind, I know Biggs wasn't going to miss this moment.
I was shocked.
Nah, but I got to big up Lady Anya for a flawless
definitely
event that she put on. Definitely the vibes was in the building.
Yeah.
The crowd was there. We definitely enjoyed ourselves. And I think from a young... a young shooter on the sound. I have to give mad props to Young Ross. He did his thing. I think upward is better, is going forward. This is the starting point. If this is a starting point, there's nothing but up for him.
I think Young Ross has no ceiling with this his new move to Volume 1, and seeing his performance and his energy, definitely.
I was definitely surprised.
I already know he had an energy type of style, but he had a different piece of energy because that confidence kicking when you got, what I mean.
He was definitely focused on that, and I have to admit that getting the box a week.
And that's another thing.
I gotta give props to his dedication, because he mentioned to me a couple of times that he's been up till 4 in the morning studying the box, and definitely he still ain't cracked half of it yet. But, he's gonna do great.
Young Ross is a fellow Gemini. We always give our undivided attention when we want to make an impression. So. Big up to Young Ross, because his performance was flawless, and with some things that he needs to work on is nothing to do with his style of playing.
Correct.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's just little things that he just need to brush up on.
Minor things.
Yes.
And again, I let him. I don't think I talked to him yet, but we got to debrief after probably by the end of next week, we'll debrief about this clash. But I'm getting good reviews. I'm getting calls from all over talking about his performance. So
that's what's up.
It's definitely a positive thing. And just got to clean up some of the rough edges, and that's about it.
And you know what? You don't really have to win the trophy to actually win. You know what I'm saying? And that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of making a great impression. And I mean, I feel like even up there, like the fans up there, it was even more shocked to see his performance. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen I looked at Supa Bigs, as a team collectively while Young Russ was playing, and the shock that they had in their face.
I talked to Biggs. Biggs was, I don't know, Biggs was back there looking at Young Russ lineup and was like, "Yo, dot gone."
Yeah.
So, I got to give props to Biggs and Smalls, though. The great competitor. The way the event unfolded, and just the shared love, that felt by both sounds. It wasn't no animosity, wasn't no violence, nothing. Just enjoyed herself.
It was really
definitely enjoyed herself on this.
It definitely was. I felt like it could have kind of make that change, depending on, certain speeches and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It was one speech that,
I remember the speech.
Yeah. that Young Ross made about his girl.
Well, that was a memorable speech. Too.
Yes, and he played the
Movado.
The Movado. After that.
Yeah,
and I was like, yo. I would have been vexed. You fuck. Like I would have been really. I used to be vexed.
So we were in at HQ the night before. And, Young Russ showed us the lineup, and he was playing for us, and we were sitting back chilling. And he made that speech and dropped that. It was like, whoa!
A lot of his speech connected.
His speech is connected.
Yes.
I felt like. Those songs that he played is like his favorites that he went through so far.
So
what I mean?
Because he has some other favorites that he didn't play. And I know he told me before. And I don't want to forget I got to big up the crowd that came out.
Of course,
And I got to give props to the folks from Trenton that came up to support.
Yes.
And I got to let the rest of the Trenton folks know that, there's many things coming up, and I need you guys to come out.
Definitely.
To roll out with us. We got a lot of stuff in the works, man. Trust me.
I think, it's, we kind of spoiled, Trenton folks also. I feel like we have so many events here, and they feel way comfortable just being home and being close to home, where they can just, go around the corner and go home.
I get it.
So, but
it's a different vibes out of town.
It's a different vibe. And the thing about it that I like up there, right? The clashes included females. So many females that was enjoying and participating in the whole thing.
Yep.
I was like, yo, even it was. I was telling Tracy about a young lady that was up there, right?
Oh,
and it was a funny story because but we had like a little moment where we just had a conversation.
Yeah.
So, but it's like. I seen her going to the bathroom, but she didn't see me like I was next in the bathroom, right? So she rushed in there, and I was like, all right. So I was like, she was taking long in there, so I knocked on the door. She's like, all right, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. So when you guys were sitting in the back or whatever, standing in the back, I went, after I used the bathroom, I came back there and she seen me. She's like, damn, you just coming back from the bathroom? You shitting, huh? So me and her had a little laugh or whatever. And I was like, I wasn't just coming back from the bathroom. I was just, trying to check if y'all was back here or whatever. But those type of little vibes, you know what I mean? You see,
chill.
You know what I mean?
It was really nice.
You don't know the person from Adam, but you can still have a conversation and laugh or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's still a nice little vibes or whatever. So, you know what I mean? Trenton people, stop being stubborn and come out of your comfort zone, bro. Cause, you know what I mean? I think if we had a third of who go to parties here, in that building, it'll be a different story.
Yeah,
not saying that nobody was biased. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the energy around
it.
it.
I think it would have given Young Ross that much more of a comfort level.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yes.
Much more of an
Seeing
energy.
familiar faces in the crowd.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But,
And not
you know, I talked to Smalls, and I'm like, yo, when we get a venue down here,
run it back. Of
maybe,
course.
maybe not
That
this
makes
year, but we'll
sense.
run it
Run
back
it back.
definitely. Because
Yeah.
you know, that's I look at this as iron sharpen iron. So,
Yes.
you know,
Yeah.
Young Ross is going to need these challenges coming up to sharpen his skills before we could even push him out to the next level.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know, as
yeah.
you know, I like the way Jimmy classify our sound right now. We have the veteran shooters on the sound, and then we now have someone that we're going to start grooming to come up to take over.
Yeah.
So you could still see the growth trajectory of Volume 1
Yes.
in the years to come. So
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it, man.
And I mean, I made a small prediction in when I heard Young Ross was going to be on the sound, and this is before the Clash and all of that. And I was talking to Tracy, but I don't want to jinx him by just saying it out now. But but it's like I see him as one of he's going to uphold Volume 1 legacy. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like he's going to be what Kingpin is to Adiz.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
see that type of transition happening.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And if he just stay humble and
Most definitely.
keep his keep his learning at just keep himself always learning the box and trying to keep to keep it just a open mind about things.
True.
You know what I'm saying? He'll be a different animal when it comes down to clashing. I'm telling you.
And I think there's the feedback I'm getting is the same. So, you know, and we're constantly cutting. So
Yeah.
he just got to stay on top of it. Literally every week, we're bringing in stuff.
And I think that's a big shocker to everybody. Everybody, listen to me.
I never thought he would go in somebody's sound. He always wanted to be by himself.
No, not even at that. I'm talking about the tunes that was out there on Friday. I seen. Listen to me.
He did really good.
I read a lot of people's faces, right? Especially the people that's in this industry that was at that dance, and I seen their faces like, oh shit, like this is different.
They don't really realize what we're sitting on back here. It ain't played.
Listen,
It ain't cracked the seal on that box.
That box ain't even dust off yet. Trust me on that.
I'm telling you, I'm letting you know, we're cracking at least 10 to 15 dubs a week right now.
Yeah,
and we're focusing. We balance our dub cutting from the elders to the newer to the veterans. There's a couple of things that I'm shooting off of right now, but you'll hear them coming up soon.
Yeah.
So we have also somebody checked me
Volume
today
1
about
is loaded.
someone checked me.
Volume 1 is loaded.
Check me for a date this week, actually today. So we're waiting for that to finalize, and we'll see us back on the battlefield very soon.
Of course, you know what I mean, and that's all. Like I'm just saying, like you know what I mean. Don't try to think that people does a small sound because they don't play.
No.
Everything.
The thing is though,
you know what I'm saying.
I want Jersey to know, although we're repping Jersey, Trenton.
Yeah,
Trenton is
That's what I like to hear.
The capital city. And Volume 1, I came from Jamaica and met Volume 1 here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Volume was always the name calling in Trenton.
Yeah.
So now it's for us to step up and let it call throughout.
Exactly.
Agree.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
I'm repping Trenton. Delta Force was here. He left. He didn't stop. He didn't call Trenton name. Trenton is where this sound is born.
Yeah.
This Trenton is where this name, and we're always going to be repping Trenton. So I
course.
need the people of Trenton to start coming out and exploring other things.
Exactly. Because, you know what I mean, if we don't have our people, supporting us, you know what I mean, you can't just depend on, outsiders or people that
don't get me wrong. We win over.
We won over. Like they won over. Like y'all won over a lot of people that night. You know what I'm saying? And me just being a close ally to y'all, and it's just like I'm being that extra eye in the crowd,
Yep.
and I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm looking at everybody. You know what
And
I
I
mean?
peeped it too, because I'm looking at during the voting round, a lot of the selectors are or sound owners that was
Yeah,
in that
yeah.
crowd wasn't really voting.
No, they was not.
But
They
they
were-
were paying
they were
attention.
not.
They were there to listen.
notes.
They were there taking notes,
But
and they got to know what you have.
Let me tell you this though, we ain't cracked half of that
Listen,
box yet, man.
I heard a lot of songs that Young Ross didn't play, and a lot of songs that I thought he should have played didn't play, especially in the tune for tune.
Yeah.
Don't get it fucked up. Don't get it fucked up. I'm telling you, like I was so like I was like cringing when he was like losing some of the tune for tune, because I was like, yo, you have this, you have that, you have this, and I'm like,
tearing off my shoulders like, yo, when
Listen,
you play this, you'll play. I'm like,
listen.
okay.
listen. When I went to Tracy, right, and I told Tracy a tune on a rhythm that was about to play. I said, watch, she's gonna play this song right now, and it played right
Played
after
it.
that.
Yeah, he played it.
Because I was like I know, like I've been around y'all so much, I know the song that y'all got, and I know, you know what I mean, the talent that y'all got around the sound too. So it like a lot of these clashes that y'all had, man, it's just like, man, it's just like unfortunate sometimes. Like I don't even like I'm gonna talk it. That's that clash y'all had where and that Crystal had.
Oh, Attic Crystal, yeah,
That was a robbery. That was a robbery.
Highway robbery.
You understand what I'm
The
saying?
thing is, one of the things that we made a decision not to do, win, lose, or draw, we're just going to take it.
Yeah.
You're not going to see us go online and say that the crowd was biased.
Yeah,
you're not
Yeah.
going to say
You have to-
that the MC for the night show favoritism to some sound.
Yeah.
Win, lose, we're going to learn. We're going to learn from it and
Exactly.
make a different angle next time. What I like about Diamond and I, how we do manage or how we cut our dubs. Personally, I cut dubs to write off a sound.
Yeah. Yeah.
Diamond grounds me, because I come from the bass odyssey. Diamond come from the Kilimanjaro aspect of it. So how you want. So
Exactly.
when I'm voicing or when I'm deciding what to cut, it's I want lock off 1, 2, 3 rounds and done.
Okay.
But again, we ain't playing the sound like back in the day when
Yeah,
Diamond
yeah,
was playing. So we're not going to micromanage any of the selector around
And
the
that's
sound.
that's a great thing.
That's a good
That's a
thing.
great thing,
So
because
we give them, and let's say, free reign, do what
exactly,
you have to do.
because you have a lot of these sound owners, and they try to micromanage every selector on the sound, and not putting them in a position where they're going to thrive. They could put them in a position where they have to set in this lane where they play just how they've been playing 30 years ago. And I mean, and I know that some sounds have a certain pattern when it comes down to how to play the sound.
We choose
Exactly.
not to do that pattern thing.
That thing kind of swallows that talent away. You know what I mean? You have to make, it's a butterfly. Caterpillar walking until it turns into a butterfly.
Exactly.
If you close them in that box, how you gonna fly?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
he has full creative control. He got to do what he got to do.
Exactly.
Just learn the box and then decide how you want to play with
Exactly.
it. That's it.
That's good.
And I mean, I talked to Young Ross today, man. I told him already, man. It's like you don't have to worry about nothing, bro.
Nothing
You don't
at
have to
all.
worry about
Nothing.
nothing. All you gotta do is learn that box. And I mean, and we just had a conversation that about just improving little things. You know what I'm saying? And I can I can give a little my little knowledge here and there, man, because I feel like as an older selector and whatever, and I mean, I can just give my advice here and there, not trying to control what he does or whatever, tell him what you need to do this, you need to do that. No.
And the great thing about it, I from my perspective, what I've seen so far is that he's receptive, and that's
Yes.
all. That's all you're looking
He
for
is.
is someone that's going to be receptive,
Exactly.
and then take it and apply it in the manner that he sees fit.
Exactly.
But again, I think I give him mad props for the time frame that he took to come out and did a good performance.
Yeah.
And the trajectory is up for him at this point in time. So
Yeah,
I
I
respect
believe that. You know what I mean? Because like I was waiting to really, you know, to see what he was really gonna do and how he was gonna play the songs and how he's gonna deal with his round. Like the most important round that I felt that kind of touched me in that dance was the first round.
The first, okay. I had to look.
The first round
was really good.
The first round
Yeah.
made a statement.
Oh
Yeah.
You know what I'm
my
saying?
God.
And it didn't say, "Oh, I'm playing Volume 1." It says, "Young Rassam is here."
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yep,
saying?
yep,
It's saying this is a different style. This is a different.
Actually, you know what? Really, I get the first round. I like that, but it's for me, it was the intro round. Not the warm up round. And just testing his laptop.
Oh, that made it. That made it.
You know the Coco T Romaine that he played.
Yeah.
That hasn't been played for several years.
Yeah, I don't think it had been played until when the year that you got it. I don't think it had been played since then.
The first person that played that sound, that song was Romy out of Texas.
Mm-hmm.
And to this day, the song that he played it on, Matt Bernard, I don't even like mention his name, but he keeps worrying about that song.
Yeah.
But that Coca T Romaine, that for me, that was one of my favorite special that we cut. And it doesn't get played often,
Listen.
but from that first testing round,
Even
I was
that-
like, okay, he's gonna do something different tonight.
You know that even when you did that round, right? That little testing when he's testing the sound from the intro, I knew it was going to be a different story. When he's played the El Sadai,
Oh yeah,
the little acapella, I said, he's been studying something, bro. Because you don't just play that as a and the thing about it was I was in the studio when Diamond was fixing that all together, and he took that off the rhythm that went in, and he made it into a nice little acapella, and he was like, "Yo." I was like, "Yo, this is different." You know what I mean? It's different. Like this gonna get somebody attention when you play that. When you play that, and lo and behold, this boy came up here and just played that.
Yeah, that definite intro round got me psyched up.
Yeah.
Because it was
it got me in trouble because I was drinking Henny after Henny after Henny after that.
Guys, no Henny.
And listen,
y'all just don't listen.
Listen, bro. I
ain't gonna know it was y'all.
Listen. I swear,
specifically say no
it was Line Face idea.
Exactly.
He the one, like as soon as we got in there, let's go to the bar.
Yeah, we had to get something. We had to promote, support the promoter.
And
Not Henny though.
Nah, and I
Henny
noticed
is a
that he
problem.
ain't even drink but 1-2 cups like that. I was like,
No, ain't that though, man.
I was like, he set me up, bro. I couldn't wake up the next morning.
Oh jeez. Yeah, I only took 2 cups out of that. That was about it. That was it for me.
Nah, but I had a good time, man. It was a good vibe, and
It was really
and the
good.
thing about
was
it,
different.
the thing about it, I got to see too. Like, not even looking at Super Big Sound is that Biggs is super talented.
Yeah,
He's super talented.
He is.
His song selection was really good.
I seen that man behind his laptop looking like a chemist back there. He was mixing his ass off, bro. And I gotta give hats off to Biggs because he made a lot of a big impact, and he knew how to play for his crowd.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So being knowledgeable of your crowd is that's half of the battle right there.
Yeah, they did I think their strategy was very well executed tonight, and I give them all props to it. Again, that's all learning that Ross have to pick up on the strategy that another sound is trying to deploy and then counteract. It's all chess moves. It's chess moves.
It's all chess moves, man, and that's the thing
I
about.
don't care. Smalls was talking way too much. That nigga was talking way too. I wish he had just let Biggs just play the songs. Like that nigga he was.
But the thing about it was alright. I felt like
either that or he had no tunes.
No,
Am I the only? Seriously,
I felt like Smalls is very passionate when it comes down to Sound Clash. You know what I'm saying? And I feel
Who's
like
not like
what you saying?
Simon is passionate about Clash.
No, but I'm just
You know,
saying. No, I'm
whose
talking
brother
about
Smalls is. You know, you know whose brother Smalls is.
who?
Ranger.
Really?
Ranger.
Yeah.
I didn't know that they was brothers.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh man.
Yeah.
That's what that will explain.
Yeah, he talked too much. Talked too much. I couldn't deal with it. I was just like, please. When they started booing his ass, I started booing too.
Yeah.
Nah, he did a good job. He did a good job.
He did.
Yeah, he did a good job. But
I'm just saying. You could see the passion in his, delivery.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Definitely.
He definitely
He was
was.
psyched for that clash.
He was
He was
psyched for
definitely
it,
psyched.
and I feel like that's. I think that that's one of his his moments that he gonna forever remember.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta remember your first win.
Exactly, and that's gonna be crazy because like I know that Biggs and Sean kind of built that sound.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then and Smalls too. And it's another youth that's on that sound too.
Okay.
But having that. Years and years collecting dubs and all of that,
Yeah, it's
and
time
you get
for
that
everybody to step
win.
out, man. If you're collecting dubs, you gotta. Step
I don't think they had that opportunity though. Like I haven't.
No, not the way I heard. The way Anya's been asking them. Anya's mentioned that she's been asking them for many years now to step out.
Really?
And they just haven't stepped out. But it's time for everybody to step out. You've been collecting. What do you? Are you doing this for the fun? Yeah, you can do it for the fun. Are you just doing it to be a dub collector for the rest of your life? Yeah, that's what you want to do. But there's ultimately there's a goal to this. There's an end goal to this. I mean, you want to feature what you've spent your hard-earned money on. So step out. It's win, lose, or learn. Not even lose, but learn.
Yeah.
And then and then take that learning lesson, put it back, and go back again. But it's too many people in Jersey that is scared to come and step out on the ball.
Well, I think it's more likely people don't think that they're ready. Ready yet. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of these sounds and younger sounds sometimes they feel like they haven't collected the amount of ammunition that they should.
Then this is why you set up the format for these younger sounds.
Yeah, which is the 45s.
Which was definitely
and they took a good advantage of those 45s. I felt like they played way more 45s than dub plates. But
I think from our perspective, though, I mean, while we did play the 45s, I didn't think they were effective for us.
No.
And one of the reason I think they weren't effective for us is because you had some fans, hardcore Clash fans in that dance was expecting all dubs from us. Which was, a tall order for, the young shooter that's coming out of the sound.
Especially having that box for a week.
Yeah. so I mean, and plus, again, we had to balance it because even if I had gone and said, Young Ross, you got to play all dubs, it wouldn't look right for the young sound Bigs and Smalls because I know they weren't going to play.
No, they wasn't going to play all dubs.
Okay, because then it seems unfair.
And I think some of the biggest tunes that they played were 45s.
Oh yeah,
I felt that way. Some of the biggest tunes that they played were 45s for me. Even though I'm not disrespecting their dub box or nothing like that because they play some wicked dubs too. But being effective, like seeing forwards, I seen it mostly from their 45s, and I felt like that's great strategy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, especially against a sound that's full of dubs. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm waiting probably towards the end of this week before I actually sit back and listen to the audio. I'm just gonna let the Clash digest, and from what I remember,
Young Round 1 is missing from the audio.
What happened? Diamond hit me up about that this morning, and I shot a message to Anya. Anya said it wasn't her responsibility for the tape, so point blank, let's get that out there.
Yeah.
But the last conversation I had with her, she was gonna remove the Clash that's currently out there and strip the audio from off the video and then post it back up. So
that would be good.
That would be good.
But big shout out to DJ Rue because he his videos seem to have won the night, and he got.
Well, he was right. He was right there.
Yeah,
he was right there.
He
So
has, from the first song to the end of the dance.
Now that's great.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
So I have that video, and I'll take a look at that towards the end of the week as well.
Yeah.
Then we'll sit down with the team and just go over certain things, and then we'll start working forward again from there. That's it.
Yeah, man. It's all a learning experience, man. I feel like that dance was needed for Jersey. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, especially after all this, pandemic issues and all that. So
and it was perfect. The size of the venue was perfect.
Yeah.
The crowd that was there was perfect.
Yeah.
And you still had room if you wanted to go out, step out. To
Exactly.
the other
Go
room.
right into the little bar
The
area.
smoking
Everything
was
cool.
killing me.
Definitely.
Jesus.
Smoking. You mean the
it
hookah?
was the whatever
The
that
hookah,
was.
yes,
It
hookah.
was choking
Yeah.
the shit out of me. It was choking me.
Yeah.
Oh, big up my artist Shane Osan. I gotta link you this week. Trust me. It was
Big up to
definitely-
Shane. Me and him was going at it for a little bit. Man. I had to mess with him because after his song kind of played or whatever, I was like, I seen him give a little forwards or whatever. So I was like, they play your song now. That's who you root for now. Nah, man, but big up the artist,
big up
man,
the
because
artist,
every
definitely.
time I see him, man, it's all love, man.
Yeah,
Because
definitely.
you know what I mean, that's one of the most humble artists and producers that I've seen in the business. You know what I mean? Since I met him, he never changed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
So, big up to Shane, man, because, I'm going to have to get some tunes too, because I ain't getting no tunes yet. You know what I'm saying?
Possibly interview.
Yeah,
Come
of
through.
course. Yeah, of
Come
course.
through the One
We
Drop.
need Shane. We need Shane who sung at One Drop. You know what I mean? One of these weeks.
Drop.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying, but I'm gonna reach out to him one of these days, man. You know what I mean? He's a good youth. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, man. But so Tracy, as a female in the clash on Friday, what was your perspectives like? This taking everything in. You know what I mean? As seeing Young Rastas, do his thing.
Proud. I was so proud of him.
Yeah.
But seriously, I was really just taking in all his growth. We all know Young Russ first started, but I was really just proud of him. Now that he's with Volume 1, I got a chair.
He said we got to cheer. Well, you couldn't cheer for him before?
When he did it by himself, I'm already. No, but it was really good. It was different energy. Actually, I liked the way how he played, different style. Like, I like that.
Yeah.
Apart from the whole Mavada on, it good for me. But I got that Mavada myself.
What?
He was playing a bunch of Mavada.
You know that he say gully side. Dog. You know that's his artist.
We're in the clash now, child.
Nah.
But I enjoyed it after that. Everything was good.
Yeah.
You're a winner in my book.
So
Yeah.
So how was the other fans around? Was it like, were you talking to other people also? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes.
What?
Of course, trending. Oh, that's the thing I don't understand. I'm gonna have to bash y'all for a little bit. So, okay, we all got there at the venue. Time to vote.
Yeah.
Time to vote. You had all the people from East Orange all up in the front, on the side. I had wanna come from the back now, time to vote. So they can see you.
When you talk about Trenton people.
Trenton people,
Oh, okay.
why are we standing in the corner?
They turn on the
seriously,
lights.
vote.
So they turn on the lights.
Turn on the lights.
I was really just like, why are you in the back? I
Nah,
had to put them
man.
they about to vote.
Listen,
Come up front.
I'm gonna show you so how this thing was crazy. It was with Volume 1 team, right? Nobody from Volume 1 team stood with each other.
What?
Listen.
I meant to ask about that on the way back.
It was like Bop was in his own world over
Printo
there.
was in his
Printo
own
was in his
world.
own world.
X was
Diamond and
late.
Steve
I don't
probably was
understand.
together for a little bit.
We had to read the crowd. We gotta
So that's how you read the crowd.
read the crowd from all angles.
Listen, man.
playing.
I
Stop
said this is the
playing.
first I ever seen any sound that's coming to the they in the building, and you representing as a sound, and I seen everybody
true.
split up. I said, yo, this is funny, yo. I like, yo, it's this something like this with like assassin type movie.
Now we read the crowd. With Diamond and I was in the back,
Yeah.
in one corner over there.
Yeah.
And, And I know Bop was literally like probably about 10 steps away from me.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
I know Prenta was on the other side over there.
Yeah.
But, you know, it was, I know we don't necessarily have to come together at a dance. We come together more time on the phone.
Yeah,
we get together. But
I just thought that was
get what
really
you're saying.
funny.
I get what you're saying. It's a different look. It's a different look altogether. But
Like,
yeah.
you go to a clash now, you see, that every sound man like this, they'll
They're
deal with
in
their
one
sound.
spot.
You know what I mean?
True.
You'll see Soul Supreme over
Yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah.
You see Addies over here. But Dog, Volume 1,
Y'all all over the place.
they different, bro. They like if something break out, they getting all angry, bro. Yo, it was
all love.
it was
all
funny,
love in
man.
the place, but we definitely enjoyed ourselves. Looking forward to coming back up there in the Oranges to clash again.
Yeah.
Just waiting for when more promoters give us a link and take care of business the way it's
Y'all
supposed
start
to
getting
take care
calls
of.
already?
Got some calls already.
Yeah, man.
Waiting on some
something in the
finalization
works.
of some
You know
stuff.
what I mean?
Yeah, but things are coming in.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I mean, shit.
Hopefully we can get a bus from Trenton to go to these clashes.
You know what I
Get them to
mean?
participate in the voting round.
Exactly.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
The thing is, although I could do that, I don't want the sound to feel like we're
well, crap. No, man,
But,
you
you
can't.
know,
No, you
every
can't.
side
Hold on,
need
hold
their
on.
own supporters.
Listen to me.
What?
Listen to me, right?
What?
Listen to me. That's not your responsibility of what they think or feel. You're there to win, and that's it. However you have to win. It's not saying that you got to have everybody, because this is the thing. Everybody that goes to a sound clash doesn't have their fans agree with any of their rounds all the time.
No, I
You
disagree.
know what I'm saying?
I disagree with that. I disagree. I disagree with that.
Why you say
because
that?
Why?
There's some sounds that their fans will vote for them no matter what. Okay,
Well,
and what we're trying to build here is I don't want my selectors to get comfortable with the fact that our fans going to be with them, because I'm building this to travel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we gotta take the loss in our own town without our folks, I'll take that. Okay, but I want them to know that at least they won over a percentage of that dance.
Okay.
No matter what.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Understandable.
based on that performance, now we can take it, improve upon it, and as we export the talent,
Yeah.
we can expect to at least win over certain things. But
Okay.
again, it's going to come with the talent. It's going to come with the song selection.
Still need supporters.
Yeah, you're going to need your supporters, but we're building supporters, because a lot of people now from New York know the name Volume 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
From North Jersey know the name Volume 1.
Yeah.
From South Jersey, I forgot. Full 100 from Camden came all the way
Yeah,
up.
I seen him in the
Okay?
building too.
So
yeah.
he was in the building.
Yeah.
So people want to see Volume 1 at
Yeah,
this point in time.
yeah.
So that means we're building our fan base, and it's not only core based on Trenton.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now,
And
get me wrong, if Trenton comes out, it's overwhelming,
Listen. But most of these Trenton folks do not like to drive. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing, man, where it kind of have us in a way where we saying, all right, well, most of our supporters ain't gonna come out all the way out there because they're worrying about tickets, they're worrying about getting stopped or whatever, or the drive or
'cause
whatever.
They come out and they support Bar, man. Because
Yeah, of
I know
course.
that. So now they got to worry about driving back
Exactly.
home. So you know what? The next event that we're doing, I'll get the bus.
Oh, I'll
Link
help
us
you.
up.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I'll help you.
and we'll bring the fans to the promoters. Now we're telling the promoters now, because I'm going to do that. You're definitely going to make your money back. So what my price is, don't try to ball it down. That's what I'm saying.
Listen, man, and now I don't like a lot of. I seen a little post on Facebook with a certain selector. He was in the building too, Friday night. But I seen he had a conversation with another selector where they were thinking about promoting a dance with you, and your price was way too much. He said he didn't think you deserved that amount. No disrespect, he said.
That's the thing is for me is this. Okay, if an artist give me a price,
Yeah,
okay, I either take it or leave it.
exactly.
Okay, you don't see me go on Facebook and post it up or say I disagree with it. The man is charging for what he thinks his talent is.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
This individual gave me what his budget was.
Yeah.
And I just kindly let him know that unfortunately I can't take that because
Yeah.
I got selectors I got to pay.
Exactly.
All right. And if I pay them what you're offering me, I can't buy nothing.
Exactly.
To
Don't
put
have it
back
back.
Exactly.
in the box.
Does the bot?
They'll have it back.
Okay. So, and I'm not gonna shortchange my selectors because honestly, they're coming out of their home,
Exactly.
their family to work.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they have talent that they need to be paid.
Exactly.
So, you know what I mean? I get that full 100 because it's just like being a juggling selector. Like I charge a certain amount, and if people don't like that price, then go to the next selector.
So honestly, I take the stance of this. I love my house. I don't want to come out of my house.
You know what I mean?
I call me a dub collector or whatever.
Listen.
But if the price is not right, I don't want to come out of my house.
Anybody would tell you the same thing. If you can't meet my price, I have no problem. No problem.
We all know you are.
To be right here.
We
And it's-
know you.
I'm set up at home. I don't need,
listen, bro, I'm home. You see what I'm saying? I have my thing home. Listen, easy Sundays home, and so I have my opportunity to play music, and if I want to do it for free online, that's my issue.
Yeah, exactly.
But if I'm going outside of here, you're gonna have to pay me what I want now.
Come up with that money.
Exactly, because I got kids out here that want to, have
Exactly.
have something to do on the weekends, and that's the money I use.
Correct.
So you know what I mean?
So, I listen. If the Clash is going to benefit and move us up, like I always listen to Irish and Chin and Drew and them, is you got to read the board. All right. So if the Clash I feel is going to benefit us, I may make some exception here and there.
Yeah.
But if there's no benefit at all to me, that's my price.
Yeah.
Because it's more, you're going to get the benefit out of it no matter what.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you either you come up against me and you just the one night is just any given Sunday, like they say, you happen to win, it's going to look better on you than even if I beat you, it doesn't look, what am I gaining out of it? So that's got to look, I got to look at it that way.
As a promoter aspect, they're going to win. Regardless,
Bar,
you know what I'm saying?
door, food,
yes, they're gonna win regardless.
They're gonna win
because if you're putting up somebody's, that is because you're not gonna book anybody that doesn't have any type of clout or a following. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna book somebody that has a little clout and a little following and have certain type of criteria of dubs that this people's going to enjoy.
Correct.
So you as a promoter standpoint, we know you're trying to ball down the price. You know what I'm saying? We know that you're trying to get a little cheaper so you can have some little thing.
Killing nobody. I'm really not killing nobody.
Exactly.
Really.
You go to some of these sounds, some of these big sounds that's charging some real monies for the Clash. You charging some 15, 30, you know what I mean?
But the thing for me is this, because after this thing open up, we have two sounds that we have in mind that we want to put on some dance with. And when I step to them, and they give me a price, I'm not going to ball it down. It is I'm going to take it or not, because I know it's what it goes. No matter win or lose in that arena, it's still going to benefit me because of the caliber sounds that I'm drawing for.
Your name, in tangle with those sounds is definitely going to get your
the attention. Exactly. So that's that. So I'm just saying that we've built our name.
Yeah.
Okay. The sound has been progressively increasing in status. Let's say that.
Yeah.
For the last couple of years, we've been strategic in who we've picked to get involved with as far as promotion wise, and I could see that's. The ability to start reaping from that now, and not to say that I'm dependent on that or we are dependent on, let's say, because it's not only me. We're not dependent on that for us to continue to fill our box. But when it comes to that, we at least need to buy at least one song out of it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Because
After the
selectors have get paid, at least one got to put in the box and say, okay, that was beneficial.
Exactly. It
makes sense. Yeah.
So I mean, and then you have them calling about and putting us against sounds that have what 15 or maybe 5 to 7 buju. That's $1,500 a pop. If I can't cover at least one of them.
That makes sense.
A whole lot of sense.
Because you know what I mean, like that's like having a business, man. If you can't sell your product and make a benefit off of that or a profit off of that, why sell it?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I mean, I know this business is pricey.
It is.
It's definitely a pricey business. And you know what I mean, being a sound owner or a sound promoter, you know what I mean, or a clash promoter, you're gonna spend money. And this is the business that we developed over time.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? It hasn't been like back in the day in the 90s. I understand where you had sounds where they charged a little bit, but they had a following and a good name where you're gonna ram that dance anyway.
Yeah, the thing I think one of the perception things that has changed is that I think from a promotion point of view, back in the day, we took the risk. So we had to pay the big name sounds to come. We're taking the risk. And I think nowadays promoter want the sounds to take the risk by lowering their price. So they
you can't do business that way.
Yeah,
you can't do business that way.
It's either and then if I make an exception for one, then that person's probably going to tell multiple people. And
exactly. It's like, oh, you mean y'all peer this for volume one?
Because I was shocked even in that scenario that you hit me up about. You talked about. There. Prior to that gentleman contacted me, the sound that he wanted to put me against contacted me, and I gave him my price.
Yeah,
I heard absolutely nothing. Okay, now get me wrong. That sound, if he had came back to me and said, "Yo, we played. I've hired you before.
Yeah,
we played on a tag team clash together before.
Okay, yeah.
Let's work something out.
Okay? Yeah.
I probably sat down and worked something out with him.
Yeah,
but okay, so nothing I heard from.
Yeah.
Then this guy hit me up about the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I have no idea whether they're collaborating or not.
Yeah.
Okay, so I gave him the same price. Okay, and then a third person hit me up about the same dance.
Yeah. They're just trying to lower the price.
I'm like, what's going on? The one person,
it's a chess game, man. Chess game.
If one person, if they just come back to me and say, let's sit down, let's work this out. This is my budget that I'm looking at.
The thing about it is, man, let me tell y'all people that's out here trying to negotiate, man. It's all about your approach. It's all about your approach, and be real about it. You know what I'm saying? If you be real about it up front,
dude,
you know what I mean? People will work better with you. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I have an MBA. One of my classes was negotiation. So talk to me. If you want to negotiate something, you one-on-one.
Yeah,
I mean, don't go around the bunch talking to other people and tell them to come approach me about it.
This is the conversation, dog. This is the conversation. You see, there's one soundman say, "Yo, me try Steve, dog. Yo, dog. Let me tell you something, dog. Tell him, call him no, and tell him this." I tell him this, and then tell him that we gonna give him this.
Just to see my
price. Exactly. That's the conversation.
I respect my team. My team would always direct everybody to me.
Yeah.
We know.
Yeah, man.
We know.
Diamond said, "You the man." He said, "I just know the man."
And I always say he's the man.
Yeah. Diamond said, "Call Lionface. He the man."
So it's all. If you want to negotiate something, just pick up the phone. No text me. Just pick up the phone. Let's talk and be real with it. That's all I'm saying.
It's all in your approach, man. It's all in your approach. So you know what I mean. So going forward now, in this clash world now, where you have a diverse team now. Now you have You have a veteran selector. You got a young selector. You have juggling selectors that's also on the sound.
Yep.
What is the real next move for Volume 1?
The next move that Diamond and I have been talking about is really around start promoting concerts, but we're waiting for it to open back up. I'm envisioning Sunbank Arena or the ballpark.
Everybody
So-
been looking at that since. I'm about to say since that arena been up, I told myself. And I also told Tracy, I'm gonna throw one of the biggest.
That is our goal.
Well,
That is our goal.
So-
Like one day, I'm gonna throw something there for Caribbean people, and I'm gonna have every person in the tri-state area
Into that
come out
building.
to that building and put Trenton on the map.
We're crossing our goals here. That's
Listen.
definitely something that.
Listen, I
we
went
need to
in,
talk
bro.
offline about that.
I went in.
So
It's so crazy. I was sitting here like, did he just say that? And I'm
Yes.
thinking like, hold on, what?
So we went to, I think it was the last World Clash in Canada.
Yeah,
And Diamond and I was there, and we watching Irish and Chin, their production level thing there at the back.
listen, bro.
Listen,
I've been
they in
looking-
the class by
I've
themselves.
been
Yo.
looking at purchasing that backdrop because I'm
Listen.
ready. We're ready to take this to another level.
That's why I really admire that team,
Yeah, I
Irish
do
and
too.
Chin.
Love it.
And you know what I mean, I feel like they take their production to another level, and it's not just a one man band, man, and that's what I appreciate.
and that's the key right there. It's not
Yeah.
a one man band.
And you know what?
And it's hard to find like minded folks that
Yes.
that is going
Yes.
to be trusting
Yes.
to move forward in
Yes.
this. And
Yes.
I love my team, but I'm also willing to expand it to for the betterment of Trenton.
Exactly.
Because
Exactly.
another thing that I want to touch on is back in the day in Trenton, we used to do these concerts in
City Gardens.
Catwater Park. The park.
Oh, the park, the little stage they used to set up. Okay,
exactly.
okay, yeah.
And that just died out.
Yeah,
I
even like I used to when I was younger in the '90s, and
Heritage
they used
Day
to
going
not even Heritage Day. City Gardens used to be a spot.
Yeah, that was a nice spot too. Yeah,
and that
exactly.
was you wouldn't. I don't even think you would even know
I
that
just
spot. 'Cause
remember
yeah,
Heritage Day. I used to
now
love Heritage Day.
City Garden. Like I used to see my parents dress up and go to City Gardens and say, "Listen, yo, this Aini Kamosi came there one time."
Yep. I remember that.
I need to
My
come
dad went there. That
Yeah, so they got. I remember they get dressed up and say because I think Aini Kamoji is my mother's godbrother.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but they never they kind of grew in the same area and all that, but they don't have no real
Relationship like that.
relationship like that.
All right.
So so she's like, yeah, I'm gonna go there and see if he remember me or whatever, blah blah blah. So they even got a picture and all that with him and all of that,
nice.
a autograph picture and all of this thing. So I remember those venues being like the place for the be.
I just
You know what I mean?
I just remember. I do remember Heritage Day. I do remember.
That's it.
We used to do. It was every summer. We used to have this big thing in Catwater Park.
Yes.
And I would love to see us bring something back. And I'm trying.
Listen, man.
I'm trying. I'm going to be trying to.
Both y'all gonna get beat up by the old people. Keep talking.
Here you go.
Keep talking.
I'm going to
All
try
right.
to incorporate something with our flag raising ceremony, but I'm targeting probably Father Rockoff Park.
Father Rocco Park is
Because the ball field is there.
Stop it.
The ball field is there. If we could get something like, we're going to play music, but get something like,
I think of
some medical,
Yeah.
some like blood, give blood,
Yeah.
some medical, someone to come out to give medical advice to the older heads about
Okay.
certain things.
Okay.
I think the city will jump on board or something like
Or
that.
even are even having a little soccer tournament or something like that.
That too.
You know what I mean? Bring some type of because look, like in the summertime, I remember every Sunday, not even in the older days. I'm talking about like in the 2000s. And you know what I mean? Every Sunday, Kyle Water Park.
Oh yeah,
soccer.
yeah,
on West State,
You know what I mean? On West State, everybody out there
I
playing.
think they still do something
do
like
it.
that, but I don't know where they do it.
I think they do it over across the street from Joyce Kilmer.
Okay.
In that little field over there.
Oh, I didn't know
but
that.
the thing about it is over there, you know what I mean? It's like, everybody not gonna be over there.
True. They fixed it. The city fixed up Father Rockoff Park, but it's now not being used. So why not just use it?
You know who use it the most? The Africans. They use it. They have tournaments. They have all type of stuff that go on there. They use that field for what you call it? What they call it? The Independence Day, the Independence
So
weekend.
why can't we just need to go talk to
That's what
somebody
I'm
now.
saying. I'm like, this is the thing. And you know what? I can't even go into that issue because
because I'm about to say, because you know you're gonna get
no. First of all, and I missed that. I missed that meeting too, so I couldn't even make.
You missed it too?
I missed it because I had some. You know what? And the thing about it was I didn't remember it. I was here doing and nothing at all, and I missed it. So
they gonna hear you
anyway. But I'll be on the next one. They're gonna post it again. But you know what I mean. But back onto this clash, man. This clash was very good, man, and I appreciate Lady Anya, putting this together and actually making this actually happen. And I mean, and putting talent together that actually. It wasn't looked for for an event to happen like this, and I got to big up Super Big Sound. Definitely. and congrats on their win because I mean it's something that I know y'all gonna cherish forever. You know what I'm saying? And it's not in a bad way. It's not in a bad way. You know what I mean? But I feel like they were do this too, man. And then and I'm happy for it.
I'm happy for them too.
I'm happy for people that are little like underdogs in a clash, and then they come out and be victorious. And so I gotta take off my hat to the Super Bigs team, and keep doing your thing, and I hope this keep you on the road to keep going on in the battlefield, and not taking dates that y'all feel is comfortable. Take the dates that's uncomfortable. True. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna show character of your sound. I promise you. You know what I mean? I ain't no big old guru or nothing, but I know a thing or two.
I know now they got to spend some more money and start cutting more.
Hey,
songs.
you
spend it. Spend it, man.
Yeah. They got to start. If they're going to take on the battlefield, they got to put more money into this.
If you got talent, which we seen that they have, invest in your talent. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of those big. Spenders when it come down to all these dub plates and all this stuff like that, because I'm not in the position of having a team to do that with. You know what I'm saying? So me as a selector myself, I'm gonna buy dubs here and there. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Whatever where it fits for me, but at the same time, I'm not gonna be, I can't spend.
You have to have at least
I gotta have a team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The team is definitely
the team is a different thing. Like you can't just do one thing. I'm just learning this recently, man. You can't clap with one hand.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
And I feel like most of me trying to do everything by myself is more stress. To me, I was putting more stress on myself when it comes down to promotion, music, all type of stuff.
This is
what I'm saying.
Solid.
You know what I mean? The only person that I have, the only person that I have. Hold on. Now because I'm saying I'm saying like this, the only person that I really have that's always been like this to me, right? You know what I mean? That's holding me down when it come down to. You know what I mean? My ideas and stuff like that. It'd be Tracy. You know what I mean? And sometimes my brother when he's not busy in his thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's just I have to but me, it's just it's me as a creative that's thinking of ideas, what I can do, but I can't get it done if I don't have this or I don't have that. You have people that I reach out to I probably could have reached out to you or Diamond and said, yo, let's do this or do that. I think I've done that sometimes, but we never had, we never
synced up on it.
Synced up on nothing.
I think I think this year, Diamond and I have always had a lot of plans.
Yeah.
I think this year and going forward is all about executing them now.
Exactly.
And that's the mode we're in right now.
All
along, he and Diamond is the one. I'm going to tell you, he's the one that always say, "Don't take this clash, don't take that clash." He cussed me. We're not ready. We're not ready.
If you could leave it to Diamond said he don't got no music. He don't got no music.
That every day, man. We don't
got no songs. He's like, what you talking about? No, I don't got no songs. No, it literally that folder is 700 alone.
We ain't got no songs. That's it. He tells me that every day. We ain't got no songs.
But I think
I catch his vision. And
of course,
we can continue to work.
I feel like when it comes down to Diamond and his vision for Volume 1 is much more longevity than you probably think that he's thinking about. I think sometimes, when you say you want to take a clash here and there, he's thinking about, all right, I don't want to expose my box to this.
That's exactly what he's thinking.
I don't want to expose.
This is the reason. This is the reason why we don't do no mixtape. We don't go online. It's all of it.
I feel like he knows he going to get to a level first before he can do any of that.
The thing is, we want people to underestimate us. Really do.
Well, yeah.
Really do.
And I think they have. And I think they have.
They really have.
And you seen now you see the new believers on Friday. The new believers is like, it was like, their eyes look like a deer in headlights, bro. It was crazy, but I just want to do a little recap and just talk about that night because it was a great night. And I feel like, if anybody didn't win from this jersey, won from this clash, which was said, at the clash. And, I feel like we need to keep it going. Even if we got to keep ours down here, like you said, run it back, and keep others with other selectors and try to go to, other states and other cities, around the world, see, take those opportunities.
True.
You know what I mean? So, I just wanted to, have a conversation and to see, to dissect the dance and to big up young Ross to doing your thing and we see a feature in the future of Volume 1 with you, bro.
Yeah, pick yourself up, man.
You know what I mean? Because you have nothing to be ashamed about.
None at all.
Nothing to hang your head about, bro. Because I was very proud. I felt like that, that nigga dad in that dance.
That's me too. I went over and gave him a hug. I'm like, I'm so proud of you.
Listen, man, he had nothing to be ashamed about. And you know what I mean? And like I said, man, these things happen. The better man wins sometime. And you know what I mean? Super Bigs did their thing. And you know what I mean? So you just know that you're gonna be the red target for a minute.
For a minute.
For a minute.
But
you know what I mean?
You can handle it. You can handle the pressure.
Is she gonna have a second one though?
I'm not sure.
Listen,
if there is gonna be a second one, because I'll go.
Before everything happened on Saturday, I thought it was gonna be the winner going, against Russian, but I don't think that's happening anymore. It's just I feel like that issue is that issue, and people have their own conversations, and I don't know what's the whole thing up there.
Trying to stay out of
I don't know what's going up there, but this shit is it's very comic. Comical, just looking at the lives. Is it like you watching the lives and you see people that's going crazy? It's funny, but
comments,
you know what I mean?
We just, sit back, we observe all that
stuff.
And, we just stay humble on ourselves.
Exactly.
But for
Yeah.
anybody out there looking to book us, you can hit us up at volume1bookings@gmail.com, or you can hit me on my cell 609-410-2497.
Yeah. So, you know what I mean? So we got that information out there for Volume 1. So listen, Clash promoters, get on your phones. Know that you're going to be spending a little bit of money. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Don't try and lowball nobody. You know what I mean? I told you, your approach is most important. You know what I mean? Take the right approach and do the right thing. You understand? So, you know what I mean? I think this will conclude our recap of the New Jersey Junior Cup Clash. And, you know what I mean? Thank you for, you know, coming through at late notice, Lion Face.
Thanks for that. One drop. But yeah, definitely respect the platform.
Yeah.
I couldn't let you down, man. Just
wait for
anytime.
sponsorship winner.
Diamond's handling that. He told me that. He told me he put something to Lukey and he's waiting on you to come back to it.
Oh, yeah? That's what he told you?
That's what he told me.
Oh, we're going to have a conversation off air.
You can't attack. It's still that weird.
Well, big up Volume 1 and the whole team, man. Appreciate everybody, you know, giving their love to One Drop Podcast. And, you know what I mean? We going to be, you know, putting out stuff this week. So, you know, look out for that. Episode 10 is coming out Wednesday. Should I put this out Wednesday? Yeah, I should put this out Wednesday. I definitely think you should put it out
Wednesday. Get it over with, okay? It's the end of the season, bro.
Yeah.
Get it over with.
So, you know what I mean? So you're going to see this on Wednesday. Wednesday at 5 o'clock. You know, we stream on YouTube, Apple Music. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Anchor. What's else? So Spotify. Well, Spotify is not working for some reason, but we still got to look into Spotify. So,
go to our YouTube page.
Yeah, YouTube page. You can like and subscribe. Comment. Yeah, and you know what I mean. If you interested into sponsorship, you hit me up at One Drop Podcast at Gmail. And you can hit our social media pages on Facebook and Instagram, which is One Drop Podcast. All right. So, you know what I mean? Like I say every week, peace and love.
Yeah, Loki Flex. Cyclone, I represent for the One Drop Podcast. You know the thing, you know the lingo. Get to the money, get to the cash. Yo, a Cyclone, you know. I represent for the One Drop Podcast. You know the thing, you know the lingo. Chat.
Watch I wanna.